COSATU's 11th Congress begins in Midrand, and ANC defends government's decision to deploy the SANDF to the mines. I'm Makalan Gifting Pokana with the latest news. COSATU will begin its 11th Congress in Midrand this morning. The Congress comes after the Labour Federation's biggest associates, the National Union of Mine Workers, loses support following the Marikana tragedy and the strikes at different mining houses across the country.
COSATU, the fastest growing trade union movement on earth, goes to its Congress limping. Although boasting over 2 million members, the federation is plagued by a number of challenges. Over the next 4 days, deliberations are set to focus on the waning support of its biggest affiliate, NUM, a threat by the mushrooming of independent unions, the deregistration of some of its affiliates, and how to further de-racialize itself with just 1% of white workers as members. The first day will see the opening address by its president, Dumo Dlamini, a political report by General Secretary Zwelinzima Favi, with President Jacob Zuma expected to deliver the keynote address late in the day. Ntebo Mokobo for SABC in Johannesburg.
Meanwhile, COSATU spokesperson Pretty Graven has more on the issues that are on the agenda.
The main indicator as to whether we're divided or not will be on the political issues, and there I think we will find a great deal of unanimity because the issues are very, very plain. They're not new. Unemployment, poverty, inequality again and again become the main issues, and they will come up again, particularly given the events in Marikana, which in my view reflect these underlying problems, will become an issue as well.
There have been mixed reactions from political parties in Parliament to the military intervention. The DA is calling on President Jacob Zuma to inform Parliament about such decision as required by the Constitution. COPE believes that the deployment is not necessary. The South African Council of Churches has also slammed the deployment of SANDF to the mines, saying striking mine workers have stopped carrying dangerous weapons. The council's Bishop Josie Ekwa.
People have not been to the situation and therefore do not know what's actually going on there. The workers have been very disciplined. They have not marched on the street violently. They've only gone and appealed to other workers not to take tools because negotiations are going on. We appeal for peace and ask the miners to stay on the copy, and they obeyed. They've been there since the beginning of the negotiations. But the involvement of the military has actually disturbed us.
Meanwhile, ANC has defended the government's decision to deploy the SANDF to the Lumin Platinum Mine in Marikana in the northwest. ANC General Secretary Gunte Mantashe.
Police do their work, the military provides the backup. There's nothing sinister about that. Even if 10 people died and there are 34 people who were shot by the police, and people continue to die and the corpses found every day, it means the state has a responsibility to restore law and order in that area, stop the trend of killings, and therefore move on swiftly to have people exercising their rights within a peaceful environment.